Love, light, and supreme cosmic energy to all the queen goddesses, to all the beautiful, lovely star seeds, to all my fellow king gods who see the multiverse and the feminine in me. I see the multiverse and the feminine in you. My people, you know, we are in a glorious time right now, and I cannot stress that enough. Enough. However, we're also at a time where this entity in this artificial race is desperate right now. And they are on suicide alert. I know a lot of y'all don't want to believe this, but I cannot make this clear enough. These people, this entity that's on this planet that's been doing this for over 300,000 years, and all of this artificial race, all of its creations, from the human to all of the animals, fake trees in nature, to all that is fake, the fruits, the vegetables, all of this has to go. All of it. Right now, my people, they are setting the honeybees, the organic people of this planet, up for a mass suicide mission. Jim Jones, full effect. Jim Jones. We're talking. We're teaching. We're. I go on these videos, man. I look. We're teaching our people and talking to our people about how to manipulate and control or take advantage of their own energy. How you gonna take advantage of your own energy if you ain't taking advantage of your own mind? That's the first thing. And then you don't need to be taught how to take advantage of your energy once you take advantage of your own mind. See, when you give somebody their mind back, which is freedom, it's a whole different ballgame. You see, when I tell an adult that this individual right here on this TV screen, evolution revolves directly around this individual right here, because you live in fear. You can't teach your children that because you feel as though that it would be racism. You can't teach your children or tell your children the truth about this artificial race right here. This is not a white man. This is what you call an artificial race. AI, artificial intelligence. It's artificial and it speaks with some sort of intelligence. This is what this is right here. Not motherfucking uh Siri or whatever that shit is on Amazon, or whatever that fucking monitoring or machine that people have inside their house, that voice activation Siri, whatever it is. I don't even know the name of it. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You think that's artificial intelligence? No, it's not. This is artificial intelligence right here. No robot, not one machine. None of those robots could have walked up to you and convinced you to run an economic, political, education, fake education system and a fucked up justice system on your own planet, on your own people, and on your own planet. Not one group of robots could come up and get you, the organic people of this planet, to believe in a fucking God. Can you imagine two to 3,000? Matter of fact, can you imagine 5,000 years ago a fucking robot come up to you, talk about, I know Jesus, you follow me. We are the God. We are God's creation. We are the very last of God's creation, His perfect creation. Could you imagine? We would be looking at this motherfucker like, who built you? The same how we should be looking at these people right here. Huh? When you put a robot together, you're using different uh, parts, just like a car, to put a car together so it can operate. Now, think about when they put these people right here together. Eukaryotic cells, 98% of their DNA, monkey. They share another 84% of their DNA with dog, wolf, fruit flies, muskrat. All of this is in their DNA. All of it. And you have none of it in yours. No animal blood. You are a prokaryotic cell individual. They are mixed cells that are put, they are a organism. They are a living organism that requires someone to put mixed cells together and use electric fusion so they can stick. We live in a electric universe on an electric planet. You need electric fusion with UV light to merge cells together and get them to stick. And the planet had to be in a certain part of the solar system in order for it to work. And we, as the organic people of this planet, had to lower our vibrational frequency down and get our vibrational biofield. Search it up. They had to get you to lower your vibrational biofield, which emanates from your body should be stretching out at least 1,500 yards. Some of our biofields don't. Search it up. Just look at the images. Search it up. Some of our biofields just stretch out 1,500 yards either direction around us. Some of our biofield don't even go out fucking 3 feet. This is how weak we are, and this is why we're so acceptable to let motherfucking entities whisper in our ears, and we are a reactionary people instead of a responsive people. Thinking. When you react to a situation, you're not thinking. When you respond to it, you are thinking. This is why it was so important for us and a different avatar millions of years ago to create the helmet that the Egyptians wore. I just don't want to say them. I can't think of the helmet, the exact name of it, that had the cobra and an alligator on there. Alligators don't think. They are a reactionary animal. Cobras think. So right now, with all the evidence that's being shown on this planet, if you told your youth the truth, if you told them the truth, your parents, your ancestors, your ancient ancestors, let me say that again for the people in the fucking back. Your parents, your ancestors, your ancient ancestors had nothing to do with the curriculum that your children are learning, that you learned as a child in your youth state and currently with your children, generation after generation. This is why we're not getting better. So how could you tell your children in one hand that these motherfuckers are enemies, that they are dangerous and they are unsafe to be around physically, emotionally, as well as mentally, but at the same time, we accept their curriculum in their school. At the same time, we accept all of their programs on TV. At the same time, we accept all of their doctors, their lawyers, all of their fucking whole so-called system, all of their colonization. We have accepted that shit there. Every bit of it. So how could you tell your youth in one hand not to trust these motherfuckers or what they've done to you, which we have been talking about for how many years now? We're consistently talking about what they have done to us mentally and physically. But we ain't talking about what we are physically and mentally capable of doing. We don't tell our children that. What we are physically and mentally capable of doing. We don't tell our children that. See, if you walked around up to my daughter right now, and you said to my daughter like, "Damn, I can't wait to go to college. I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third." My daughter, and you say to my daughter, "Well, you going to college?" And my daughter say, "For what? Why would I want to go to college?" And the average fucking group of black people will be like, oh my gosh, what you mean you don't want to go to college? You don't want to get your education? And the first thing my daughter would do is say to someone, who wrote the curriculum in those colleges? Huh? Low vibrational entities that don't even live on this planet, that can't even walk underneath the same sun as you. Who wrote those curriculums in those fucking colleges? Even the school you just graduated from and got your diploma, that you walked around with that fucking square on your head talking about you graduated. Huh? Who wrote that? And you know what would happen? A bunch of motherfucking black people, adults first, not the children, adults will attack her or try to, because it fucked up her comfortability. It fucked up everyone else. She fucked up everyone's comfortability around them, being okay with a slow death. Oh, what you mean? What you mean? See, this is why we so fucked up as a race. When we start telling real truth about these people, we telling the truth about slavery is not telling the truth. Telling the truth about them stealing our land, that's not the fucking truth. They didn't steal shit from us, my people. This is what we gotta realize. That's why I be telling you the difference between third dimension and the ninth dimension. They didn't steal shit from us. How could something that couldn't even have the ability to make fire steal a whole planet from you? They didn't take shit from you. You still looking at your neighborhood. You still looking at the United States of America. The whole planet is yours. How could something that couldn't even make fire steal a whole motherfucking planet from you and convince you about a God in the sky and a Satan in the ground? How the fuck how could somebody do that? Huh? That can only access 5% of his brain. Can't even think on an intergalactic level. Had to dumb you down. And they still can't out fucking think you. The only way they can continue to outthink you is that he had to continue to feed you poison to fuck with the development of your brain. While it takes all the natural resources, including your God, the black woman's God, milk from her breast to help develop their motherfucking brain. And they still can't outthink you. They still got to give you vaccinations and poison and all this other shit to keep you slowed down, to try to to give them some sort of appearance of intelligence. Still doing it. Right now. But my people, the whole point of this video that I was shooting about this morning is to show you. They have to use us to kill us. They can't outright kill us. It's two ways to kill off a group of people on this planet. Kill them all off at one time, or you take away what they believe and you make them believe what you believe. You done took away the belief, self-belief of black people. The whole black race as a whole, we as a whole. We have no self-belief in ourselves. We don't believe at all in ourselves. To the point that we are trusting the same races of people that did some of the most inhumane experimentations on us and on our planet and nature, that we still to this day are listening to them, to the point where as though we're getting ready to commit suicide on a mass scale. This has nothing to do with no virus. This has everything to do with the position of Earth and the sun and the frequency that's coming to the sun, that's coming from the sun. The ozone layer is being removed. The radiation level has dramatically increased this year. Dramatically. Radiation level has dramatically increased this year. So they want to open up so-called states, black states. Where's majority black people at? And then they're going to say the second outbreak is here and it's breaking out and we need to test and vaccinate immediately. And who you fucking think going to get that shit? Us. Jim Jones right in front of us. Happening right over us. Those that forget their past are deemed to repeat it. These people are getting ready to repeat death again. They get ready to go back into the ice. This is not something that happened. This is not something that happened for the first time. They know this. Their creator knows this. And they're going to go all the fuck out. And the way that they go all out at this time is they have to convince us to kill us. Now I want you to look at this right here. After they done told all black people that they are now acceptable to the COVID virus, and your president is the same stations that you are listening to that's telling you that COVID-19 is more probable to spread amongst black people, The same news stations that are telling you that, the same fucking president telling you these news stations have fake news. And we are fucking following these people. And I want to show you this. Show you how we setting this up, how they setting this up for us. We setting our own death up.
Action News reporter Corey Davis is live in North Philadelphia with more on the planned screenings. Corey?
Now look, this is North Philadelphia. And look at how they got the black man. This is a gay black man at that. Look at how they got him. Huh? He got to have the mask on, got to play this role all the way to the T. They done set up a testing facility here in Philly. Right in black neighborhood. They're the black neighborhood.
Hey, Matt, good morning. So healthcare workers around the North Philadelphia area are telling us people either just haven't had access to testing or they aren't meeting the requirements to get tested. So that site over at 11th and Parrish, the goal is for people to be able to get tested without bringing any paperwork at all. So testing will get started at 8:30 this morning here with a drive-through site over at 11th and Parrish for those living in this area. This is all being done through Drexel University's Stephen and Sandra Scheller Family Health Service Center. This site is unique because unlike others, we're told, it will be open to anyone looking to be tested. So
look at your peoples. Look at your peoples.
far, widespread testing has been limited to mostly essential workers and those showing severe symptoms. But with this new site, you won't need to be showing any symptoms at all. You don't need health insurance or a doctor's referral.
You don't need, now hold up. You don't need help. What you, you needed medical insurance all this motherfucking time. They even made it a mandate that every American should have health insurance. Now, with no health insurance, you can get you get any fucking thing you want when it comes to this COVID-19, whether you have insurance or you don't. Now, I want y'all to look at this picture right here, my people. The first thing that they have to do to get on board to get the black race to do anything is the God of humanity. Look at these black women right here. 3 black women. Now, first and foremost, also, I want y'all to look at something right now. You don't see COVID-19 already on these? They passing out papers. What COVID-19? COVID-19 is you not eating fucking right, black people. You're eating soul food instead of sun food. That's what it is. Look at this. Upper respiratory infection already. Look how huge she is. Look, this is not making fun of you, nigga. If you can't shame me, you can't change them. Listen, you could be small and still be sick. But this is what I had to point out because this is what this entity is doing. They use the TV screen to make us look foolish. This is pre-existing conditions right now. If any one of these women fell out right now, what the fuck? They will automatically say COVID-19. You can look at somebody and tell if they healthy or not. Come on. Come on with the foolishness. When you're eating holistically, fuck eating holistically. When you are eating according to your genetic makeup, you will not look like this. This is overweight, obese. This is fat. This is shit. You know what fat is? Fat is nothing but shit. That's all it is. It's shit. It's hard waste that your body could not get out of your system. See, this is real shit. This is what we should be talking about. We should be shaming each other and telling the truth. You ain't dying of COVID-19. All the motherfuckers that's walking around with masks already are dead, people. I'm not trying to be smart. If you wearing a mask and you wear a mask in the store and you get out that motherfucking store and you continue to wear that shit around all day long, even in your fucking car, driving by yourself with a mask on, these people are already dead, my people. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but they already dead. You walking around all day long with this mask on, you already dead. Now, me, I have to put the mask on now because I got to walk into a store because so many of my people believe into this shit right now. But if more of my people didn't believe in this shit and say, yo, you are all created in a fucking lab or you came off the tip of the black man phallus or now the fucking black woman is giving birth to you motherfuckers. You understand? Physically giving birth to you. But you all don't belong here and your time is up. Genetically, this is a solar-based planet. We live in a solar system. You cannot absorb radiation and dispense radiation the way that I can. You cannot surf and navigate this planet the way that I can. You are completely different from me. Completely different. And I promise you, if you started telling your youth the truth and stop giving them half-ass shit, so when they go to school or they go around these people, they talk real shit, your youth would act different if they knew different. For how many years have we spoke about the same tragic shit with white people? They enslaved us, man. They beat us, man. They took our land from us, man. They did this to us, man. They colonized us, man. They divided and conquered us, man. They did this, they did that, they did this. Meanwhile, we know that we were here first. We were here while they are here now, and we will be here with them when they're gone. So who the fuck put them together? Who put them together? Like I said, there's two ways to destroy a race, my people. Kill them all off at one time, or you take away what they believe and you make them believe what you believe. They got you hooked on soul food instead of getting you hooked on sun food. And now that the dust is in the air and it's getting in your lungs, this dust that's in the air is just as thin as the oxygen you breathe. This is why your president continues to say that he is fighting an invisible enemy. And this is an invisible war. Huh? This is a war. It's all good, my people. Like, sometimes I get on here and I rant. People be like, you saying the same old shit. But that's cool. Say what you want. Get out there and you start saying the same old shit to your people. Maybe if you just said the same shit repeatedly over to your people, maybe they start getting it too. Get out there and save as many as you want to talk about saving somebody. Get out there and try to free as many minds as you possibly can. Tell them the truth. Ask. I guarantee you, if you was to ask one of these sisters right now, what is COVID-19? Just ask the average person that's walking around. Ask any motherfucker that's walking around with a mask on all day. What is COVID-19? What is it? And watch how angry they get with you because they can't answer the fucking question. Because they can't answer the question. What is COVID-19? The fucking news is telling you. You are dying, black race, off of pre-existing conditions. Has shit to do with COVID-19. Nothing to do with COVID-19. Man, I love you, my people. I'm working on a video right now to show you that these motherfuckers are up against time. They up against the clock and the calendar that they gave us. And right now they trying to convince us to commit a mass suicide when we supposed to be ascending right now. I love you.